Namaste viewers, welcome to Gnanadegula channel. Today we will try to understand the concept of grahas. How it is in the modern science it is classified as something, and then in the old astronomy it is classified in a different way. Let us try to understand both how it is different and why it is different. Meaning of the graha, the word graha comes from the root grah, which means to seize, to grasp, or to influence. So in Vedic astrology, a graha, a celestial object, a planet, or whatever we call it, is not just a physical planet, but a celestial body or a point that has the power to grasp, that has the power to influence the human life, that has the power to influence human mind and events through cosmic energy. Hence, sun, moon, even the two shadow planets Rahu and Ketu are called grahas, even though astronomically speaking they are not planets, but they have some effect on the human mind, human body, they have some influence. That is why it is called as graha. Now, astronomical and astrological definitions of certain things, certain sun, moon and other things, we'll try to go through that. In the modern science, a planet is a physical body orbiting a star. All these earth, moon, everything, they are all going around the sun. Sun is called as a star in the modern science. In Vedic astrology, a graha is an energy point, energy center that influences life and karma. You can imagine how this sun is affecting our life and all those things. So the classification was totally on a different line. The sun or Surya, which we call, is a star, is a source of light in modern science. But in Vedic astrology, it is the king of all grahas. It is in the central portion. It symbolizes soul, it symbolizes vitality, it symbolizes consciousness, and it influences. Rather, without sun, nobody can, earth cannot be there. So that is how, that is why this is called as a graha. That means it has an influence. Now, then the next moon also. Moon is, as per the modern science, it is Earth's natural satellite. But in the Vedic astrology, it controls mind, emotions, growth, water cycles, all these things. High tide, low tide. So that is why it is called as a graha. Rahu and Ketu, they are not physical bodies. They are the lunar nodes, points where moon's orbit crosses the ecliptic. But in the modern science, definition of modern science, but in the Vedic astrology, they are powerful karmic points symbolizing desires, Rahu, and detachment, Ketu. And other planets, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, Pluto, all those things, they are revolving bodies around the sun with mass and orbit. This is what the science says. But the Vedic astrology says they all represent cosmic energies. They affect intelligence, they affect passion, they affect discipline, they affect fortune, so many things, etc. So in astrology, grahas are psychological and spiritual forces, whereas in modern astronomy, they are just physical celestial bodies. Now, why ancient Indians classified them as grahas? Ancient Indian thinkers were keen observers of both the outer sky and the inner consciousness. They noticed that the movement of these celestial bodies correlated with human moods, correlated with seasons, fertility, weather, and major life events. Hence, they call them grahas because they grasp the consciousness of living beings and influence mind and body rhythms, cycles, all those things. They are all energetic centers rather than just matter. They symbolize cosmic principles like energy, mind, wisdom, passion, discipline, desire, liberation, all these things. These are all cosmic principles they symbolize. From the philosophical angle, the Vedic cosmology, everything in the universe is connected. Macrocosm and microcosm are reflections of each other. As said in this, Yatha Pinde Tata Brahmande, as is the body, so is the cosmos. This is how the philosophical angle goes. Each graha represents one type of cosmic intelligence. Surya, the self or Atman, Chandra, mind, Mangala, energy and courage, Buddha, intellect and communication, Guru, wisdom and dharma, Shukla, beauty and pleasure, Shani, karma and discipline, Rahu, desire and then obsession, Ketu, detachment and liberation. All these things like this. So, astrology is not only about the objects in the sky, but energies and consciousness patterns that manifest through these things. So, from the scientific angle, while modern science focuses on measurable forces like gravity, light, radiation, Vedic astrology looks at subtle energetic and psychological correlations. Some scientific parallels, if you have to include the moon affecting tides and biological rhythms, menstrual cycles, mood patterns, all these things, the moon affects. The sun influences circadian rhythms, health and agriculture, these kinds of things. So planetary magnetism, gravitational resonance, subtly affecting Earth's environment, all these things are there. So though astrology's framework is symbolic, its core idea of interconnection between cosmic motion and life patterns aligns with modern physics, systems thinking, and quantum interconnectedness. Now, why this difference exists? Modern science uses empirical observation and mathematical models to arrive at their conclusions, whereas Vedic astrology uses symbolic interpretation rooted in spiritual cosmology. Therefore, astronomy is equal to physical universe as seen from outside. Astrology is spiritual and psychological universe as experienced from within. So this is the two differences between astronomy and astrology. Both are valid in their own context. One studies matter, the other studies meaning. So to conclude, the reason the sun, moon, Rahu, Ketu, they are all called grahas is not due to ignorance of astronomy, but because the ancient sages defined grahas by influence, not by physical form. They understood that life on earth is intertwined with cosmic rhythm, and those rhythms are symbolized by the Navagrahas. So, to put it in short, modern science measures the motion of the planets, Vedic astrology measures their meaning. Viewers, with this exploration on this particular chapter, particular question, we conclude this episode. I hope this was quite interesting. Please like, share, and then subscribe to my channel. Please post your comments after having gone through the complete video. Thank you.